Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Aki from Aki's Place. I know it's been a long time. I'm so sorry. I can't believe it's March already. Yes, as I probably said it last time in my video, life got busy. I have a full-time job and yeah, that really keeps me busy. So I haven't been able to post a lot, but I wanted to make a post about beneficial insects because I've been have been releasing them, like try to do monthly, but I didn't order it last month and this month because of the weather, because I feel like when it's too cold here it still gets like -10, you know, or like it still goes minus. It's really cold. So the last shipment I had, I didn't feel like it was, the bugs were working as effectively. Maybe they died because it was too cold during the transport. They did have a heat pack in the package, but it was already cold when I received it. So I feel like a lot of them die maybe because it was too cold, but I'm not sure. It could have been like, I just feel like it was not as active as the last shipment that I received. The bugs were not moving a lot and I couldn't spot a lot of the bugs or the beneficial insect in the bottle. So it's just my, you know, feeling. I still have thrips. It's like I still spot some thrips around the house. So but then well, spring is almost coming, so once it gets a little warmer, I'm gonna start back ordering monthly again. But last time, because this company, I think it's called Girl Lib in Toronto, not Toronto, in Ontario somewhere, they give us free shipping if you purchase above $50 or $60. I can't remember, but is it lacewing? I think last time I ordered lacewing. I either ordered I tried lacewing and also did the pirate beetle. And in my opinion, maybe pirate beetle did a better job than the lacewings, or it could have been because of the weather. It was too cold, and you know they didn't survive by the time they got here. I didn't see a lot of movements going, but because of the lacewing, the price of the lacewing was like $49, I think, and then it just needed $1 to make that free shipping, because Canada, the shipping fee costs so much. It's like for $49 you have to pay the shipping, especially because they, you know, they have to ship through the express carrier. That would cost probably like around $30 for the shipping by itself. So I decided, I thought, okay, then in that case I will order I decided to order 25 ladybugs along with the other lacewing lave. But so I ordered the lacewing and ladybugs, 25 ladybugs. I can't remember, it was like maybe $25, $26. Ladybugs gotten so much expensive. I could not find ladybugs last year anywhere. Like even Costco was not selling. I like asked the nursery that they used to sell. They also didn't have it in stock. So the price has gotten up. The ladybug, 25 ladybug was like around $26, I think. So I ordered 25 ladybugs, and that was in January. It arrived in January, like 13, 12, like around 10th there. And then I released all the lacewing, and then also released the ladybugs, except the I sprinkle the the lacewings around like around the whole house, you know, because they're like 500, I think. So I released those like in like around all place, and this is my office room, the home office I call it. And also like I also started a vintage store actually on Instagram if you want to check it out. So this is my home office slash like my vintage store where I keep all my stocks. So it's like full of junks. Anyway, so and also because I work here a lot during the pandemic, I have a like this, you know, like expensive plants, and like the plants I don't really want to get the thrips to you know, spread. So I decided to release 25 ladybugs in this room because last year I think it was like winter, but then there were like few days that the day got warmer, and I noticed that there were few, like I found like at least 10 ladybugs on our balcony. I think they hibernate in between the cracks of our balcony, and there's a gym that, you know, attached to our balcony, the roof of the, not roof, but I think that's where they hibernate. I'm sure it's warm there, but some of them came out from that crack, I guess, because it was really warm. So I caught those and decided to like release it in our house. But ladybugs, well, I think the lava, they will eat. I think they're hungry. So they eat a lot of, you know, pests. But when they become like the ladybugs, they I don't think they eat that much. It's more like they probably do eat, but they also need to drink water, and they also need to yeah, eat as well. But I don't know if they also eat, like drink nectar. They like high sugar content stuff. So it's not easy to keep them alive, I think, compared to other beneficial mites, beneficial insects, because I think those just eat pests. But ladybugs, in my experience, they need to have water and also need to have something other than the pests that you have in the house, I think. So I released 25 of them in this room. It's a tiny room, and so I just wanted to like give you tips if you want to try releasing ladybugs to keep them alive for this long. Excuse me, because it's March now. So the population of 25 ladybugs went down to, actually all I could count now, like as of today, I have 4 ladybugs alive. But that's really good, to be honest, because it's really hard to it is a lot of work actually, because they like the light, so they get attracted to the window. So most of them like get stuck in the window, you know, like the flame, and those places are really cold. So I think they hibernate there and they won't eat, so they end up dying. So what I do is every morning I look at the window to see if there's any ladybugs there. I just catch it and then like put it back on the plate, not plate, no, the pot where the what do you call it? Yeah, where they can find food. So that's what I do daily. And of course, we went away for a weekend, so in that time, I think a lot of the ladybugs went, you know, different places, and I couldn't find them. So some might be still alive in a different room, but I think most of them died. But 4 of them are still alive. So let me, oh, why is it happening? So let me just tell you the tips on growing ladybugs. They like to hide. Of course, they like a, you know, hiding spot. They need a hiding spot for them, and also food. They like sugar, high sugar content. So they said the honey would do good, but we didn't have honey. What is going on? So instead, I have maple syrup. So I have, you know, those. This is so it's just a toilet paper roll, you know, when you're done. So in here, this is where they like to hide. They hang out a lot in here, and whenever I see ladybugs like somewhere other than my plants, I catch it and put it back in here, and they would just hang because there's food in there as well. So in the toilet paper, I just pour some maple syrup, and they drink it, and they really love it because I see them hanging out here so many times. So I have one right by my Monstera elbow and the Fiddle Leaf fig tree, but I don't see a lot of them hanging out in there. So I decided to just I haven't been putting any syrup on that Fiddle Leaf fig tree. So I've been feeding, I've been adding more syrups on the elbow, because this plant is my most expensive plant, and I don't want any pests destroying it or killing it. So let me just flip the camera. Okay, so if you have ladybugs, I would recommend you to release them in a smaller room, because they are all gonna fly towards the window. and you're gonna have hard time finding them if you have it in a big room. And they also do get I do end up seeing them on the carpet too, and some of them actually got squished by accident, and you don't want that to happen, so you just want to be careful because they can fly, so they do get everywhere. So you just need something like this is the easiest, I think, toilet paper roll, right? So just put it by the plant that you want it to hang around, and have a maple syrup. You can do honey, any high sugar content that you can think of, like fruit probably is good too, but I don't want it to go mold, rotten and moldy. So maple syrup works great. It did get they do get hard, but then I just wet my finger and the tip of it and just rub it so that the hardened part will melt, and they still drink that just fine. A couple days been warm, so I think some of them started to melt, so they're still happy drinking it. As you can see, I think there's two ladybugs in here, so there should be 2 more somewhere. I know one is here. I seen him hanging out here for a while. I'm really hoping that they can I see them mating. They were on top of each other, so I do see them mating, so I'm hoping I could find ladybugs eggs on this plant one day. Like there are some tiny, I don't know, how big is ladybug eggs? Like I see a little bit of tiny, like a dot, but it doesn't look the same as the picture as I Googled. So I really don't know what they are. So where are the last one? I saw them. Sometimes they do get in between the pot. But yeah, there should be 4. And I did saw them, all of them, around this area. But yes, so you want to have a hiding spot, and toilet paper oh my gosh, toilet paper roll works perfect, and they're cheap and they're free. And you also want to have some water. I just mist my plants in the morning, but then when you do water, monstera and what plants? Some of the plants leaves droplets of water in the morning, and they drink that in the nature, I think. So I haven't been misting these days, and I think they're doing fine. And also maple syrup probably has some water in it, so they're okay. And when I do water, this moss gets wet, so I think they also get water from here. And yeah, just watch them, and I see them hanging out on the around here, or on top of that corner, and on the bottom part, and it's really cold, so they tend to want to hibernate when it's too cold. So I don't know if it's good to wake them up and put them back, but that's what I've been doing, and they seem to be okay. And apparently ladybugs live for 1 year. That's a long time. So I'm really hoping that they could live as long as I can see them. If they do fly away somewhere else, then I can't really try to put them back here, unless one of my family members, my kids found them in their room too a couple times, and I brought them back here. But it's nice to see them. I haven't really seen them eating any pests, because I don't think this room has any pests. There could be thrips in this plant, my philodendron Brazil, but I have not seen them in a while, so I really hope that the problem's been solved, because it's right next to my elbow. Yeah, I should put this plant somewhere else, but it could be too late. So, but the ladybug's gonna do the job, hopefully, or the ladybug's baby. Ladybug baby will do the job when they do lay egg. But it's really cute to see them yeah, walking around on your plant, especially this gorgeous elbow. As you can see, this one right there is just wandering around. They're maybe looking for food or finding a spot to lay eggs. It's cute. But yeah, so I have managed to keep, 4 of them alive since January around 10th. So I think I'm doing a good job, I think. So if you want to release ladybugs in your house, I would recommend having it in a small room, and yeah, just give them a huge spot to hide, like a toilet paper. What am I saying? Toilet paper roll works fine, and then they like the high sugar content, so honey or maple syrup works as well. And just be careful that their ladybugs do drown easily. So if you do have a glass of water, you should just remove it during the night so that they won't drown in it. They might try to get water from there and end up drowning. So and then if you don't have any moss or anything, you could put have a little cotton ball, soak it with water and leave it there, and I think they'll also drink it from there as well. So that's it for my tips. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I can give you more updates on my beneficial insects from next month, because it's gonna get warmer, so I'll be able to order more frequently. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!